Now, finally, let's have a look at what Corneille has to say on the unity of place. Now, to begin with, he says that the unity of place is not mentioned explicitly or not observed, uh, particularly either in Aristotle or Horace's works. So, neither of them, who are supposed to be the pillars of classical criticism, mention the unity of place in a very direct and straightforward manner. In fact, unity of place seems to be only a logical outcome of unity of time. Uh, so, what he means is that if you are showing only 24 hours on stage, you obviously can't travel half the world in 24 hours. It is very difficult to show some other place in 24 hours. So, since you are observing unity of time, by default, you also end up observing unity of space. That's the logic he gives us, right? And he tells us that, in fact, he is also of the opinion that the very strict observation of the unity of place, just like the unity of time, very strict observation of unity of place can also be absurd. And he says that at least we should be able to treat the whole city as one place. So, in his words, the whole city has unity of place. So, we can show different actions happening in different parts of the city within a specified time, which can be indeterminate, and we need not go to another city, but if we can restrict our actions to one city, we need not just restrict it to one indoor location or one setting or just one particular garden, because that can make it very stagnant and sedentary. So there should be at least some movement. So he talks of different settings within the same city, right? And he says that the place of action can again be left undetermined. It can be open to interpretation. We do not have to explicitly mention where the action is taking place, where the action is happening. We can keep the audience guessing, right? As long as there is some logic when we change the setting from act to act. Now, he says unity of place can be observed in three possible ways, and there could be three possible links that are established between places or spaces and between one scene and the next. So, he gives us three suggestions. The first is that the characters in one scene may hear the others coming. So, when the scene changes, we can show the next set of characters, right? So that could be one, that is one suggestion which he gives us. The second is that in one particular scene, one set of characters or a particular character sees another character or a group of characters coming. So either they hear them coming or they actually see them coming. And then we transition into the next scene, right? Or they meet for some time and speak. So, two characters from two different places, from two different settings, they come together, they meet, they interact, they speak, and that is how the plot moves forward. So, he says these are the possible links that can be, the possible ways that links can be established between one scene and the next. But he is very particular and very specific in mentioning that we need not mention the precise location of the action, just like we need not mention the precise time when the action is taking place. So this is what Corneille has to say about the three unities.